Hello, hello. Welcome to the Rose Garden. I am your host, Kimberly Ann. Yes, I know I have my turmeric mask on my face. I am actually getting ready for an amazing concert that I'm going to this weekend. I'm so super excited, you guys. So I wanted to get on here and I had to pull out my journal to give y'all a message. Sorry, I have my red light thing going. I think I'm trying to come down with carpal tunnel or something. I don't know. But yeah, my hands been doing this funny business. It's getting better though, because I started getting it together before it could get bad. But yeah. So I have a message for you all, and the message is to don't believe the lie. And this was inspired by Pastor Mike's message that he did in his sermon this past Sunday. And it was a very good sermon. I actually have to go finish watching it because I was at work when I saw it. Sorry, y'all gonna see me kind of picking with this as it's flaking off and all that craziness. But I'm getting ready because not only am I going to Cincinnati this weekend for the Lucky Day concert, which I'm so super excited, I'm also going to Vegas for a feminine energy retreat that I am elated for. I have not been to Vegas since 8-8, the 8-8 portal in 2021. And when I went there, I did a major release ceremony or ritual ceremony, whatever you call it, for myself so that I can release like the habits of my past and things like that. And you guys, let me tell you, it has, since I've done that, I have had so many things like fall away, fall off, transform, the whole 9 yards. I have had a lot of things change in my life since then. And I'm so happy to be in the place that I am now, especially where now I'm able to talk to you all and be there before the whole 9 yards, okay? And in that ritual, I wanted to release the illusions that I was kind of stuck under at that time. And I was releasing one of my kids' fathers, because the other two I don't really have a problem with. It's this last one that, sorry, I'm picking it off. This last one that is doing the most, okay? But I still believe there's like some things that I'm learning through his presence in my life, and I've surrendered to that. And I think we're at our final stage. I ain't gonna hold you. It feels like a final stage. So today's message is don't believe the lie. And when Pastor Mike said what he said, it clicked to me that I've performed as a wife, I've done things as a wife, um I've done wifey duties, right? But and I'm gonna read it from my journal entry because I was at work and I was like, I gotta write this down before I forget. And what was said was, I'm listening to Pastor Mike, and he stated sometimes it's not your look, it's your confidence. It just hit me. It's not that I don't think I look like or I could behave like a wife. It was my confidence in myself that I can do the necessary work to be a good wife. And as I wrote that, I got a ding on my Apple Watch, and it was almost like Spirit was saying, bingo. That has been the key thus far. So it's not that I can cook, I can throw down in the kitchen. Everybody know that. At work, they call me Miss Chef Boyardee. Like, they be like, Kim, is you cooking again? They be ready for me to bring in some food. My boss is like, listen, we do another potluck, people requesting you. So that's not the problem, okay? The problem for me was doing the work where I did not allow my triggers to self sabotage. And that was the key to me getting to this point that I am now, where I can maintain a relationship and function within a relationship where if anything goes wrong, I'm not just running. I'm actually staying down, hunkering down, and getting to the bottom of it and communicating. And it's so crazy. You all know I'm real heavy into astrology. In my astrological chart, my main purpose this lifetime was to learn how to communicate my needs, desires, wants, whatever. That was my main purpose for this lifetime, was to use my voice to heal. And I had to really come to grips with that, because I'm like, that's really my purpose. Like, I thought I was here to design clothes, my business Curvy Roll that I had just recently shut down. I thought I was here to do like some grand functioning stuff, some big party stuff, because I like to party. I like to be the party, create the party. No, I was here to use my voice, and I can see, and as I like think back through all the different situations and things that I've gone through, I'm like, oh my God, that's so true. That's it. Because I have had so many moments where I'm like, I should have spoke up. And it's so crazy. Every time I've been in situations, it's been because of things that I've said. And I believe the lie of what people said to me, like, oh, you're wrong for that, even though deep, I know I'm speaking facts. I know I'm speaking truth. And I surrendered to lies. So I had to get on here and tell somebody that it's not that you aren't good. It's what are you believing about you that make you good at what it is you're trying to do. What lies are you believing that you need to release during this time? I had to release the lie that I wasn't a good wife. I had to release the lie that I had to look a certain way. I had to be a certain way. I had to release that lie. I had to learn that that's not true. Baby, you are a good wife. You've been one before. And even he had to bite his tongue and say, I fucked up my marriage. I lost a really good wife. And it wasn't because of cheating or nothing like that. He just didn't want to put in effort. He was okay with being stagnant. I'm not. I'm a go-getter. I'm a grower. I'm a legacy builder. So I know that my next person is gonna be that too. You get what I'm saying? So I had to come to grips with that. And a lot of it's so funny because my last child's father was a major liar. A major liar. And it's so funny. It seems like I can't really, I shouldn't say I can't. I'm going through like the final process of releasing that old timeline. And I feel like he's like my final test. Can I debunk his lies, or not debunk them, but can I not be triggered by his lies? And I feel like that's the final test. And I don't know who this for. It may be for someone who may be going through the same thing or whatever, but don't let the lies of any narcissists, any fake ass friends, even parents, like if you know deep down inside you her. Side note, nice plug. Please join my Skool.com. It is the Rose Garden University. My latest class that I just posted, the latest course, is called Becoming Her, Healed, Empowered, and Renewed. Join my course, and let's grow together. I have a mentor, and I felt moved to become that. I've always kind of been like this mentoring mentoring, mothering kind of spirit. I've always been that, but I've done it to the wrong people or in the wrong way. Like I've always been kind of like trying to be that girlfriend that uplift her man and want to be the one. I got my man to do no, doing it wrong. I should have been doing it for women like me and you, and that is what the Rose Garden University is. So make sure you click that link down below in my bio and join it. You have a free 7-day trial, and it's $10 a month right now. For now, it's $10 a month. As it grows and things like that, then we're getting the more stuff. But that's the message. Make sure you click subscribe. Make sure you like my video here, please, and thank you. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you click that bell as well. Ring my bell so you know whenever I post, so you could be in on these amazing messages that God is bringing to me. And I'm so glad to be back now. Like I said in my last video, I was put on ice because I had to go through a really, really deep healing. And baby, excuse me, the amount of changes that have come up after that healing, that last like healing breakthrough, even changes in my daughter's father. That's another story. And I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to be in that overly hopeful I want to just let it unfold how it's supposed to. Um, Changes at work, like I've been manifesting super fast. I had said to myself, like before I went into work, I was manifesting myself because I don't know if I think I woke up kind of feeling weird. And I was saying to myself, like, Kim, you are magnetic. You're the most magnetic person in the world in this room, in this jail at this time, because I work in a jail. And you light up every room you enter into. Like I was just like feeding life into myself. And do y'all know one of my most favorite coworkers, like I feel safe every time I come around. He was like, Kim, I just want to let you know that can you get on my frame with your bra on? Even though it's like blurred, but he was like, Kim, I just want to let you know you are one of the brightest stars in this jail every day I come in here. And I was like, oh. And it's so funny. Right before he said that, I was like, that guy is so dope. He is a star seed. I literally said that. I was like, he's a star seed. That's exactly what I had said in my mind. And then for him to literally like translate out how he feels about me, and it was similar to how I felt him. I was like, that was, and I said, this is soul recognition. It's exactly what I said. This is soul recognition. And for him to literally bring it to the physical, what it was in my universe up here, I was like, wow, that was nuts. And unfortunately, he has a girlfriend, so I can't date him. I would totally date that guy. I would. Like his energy and everything, it just calms me down. And the crazy part, he's not even like my type for real. It's just his presence is everything. And I know I can go to him and he got my back. Like he wanted to feed me yesterday. I'm like, oh, I'm like, sure. I said sure first, but then I was like, I'm gonna dip and dodge because I don't want to take away from the woman he has. Like the woman you have is, I'm sure, I hope, a great woman because you're a great guy. You're a great guy. But that's neither here nor there. So, I have back started rotationally dating. So I am back on the apps. I literally took a break from everything for the month of June. I think like my break started in May, in the middle of May, and then the month of June, I just was like, I'm gonna just take a break. And I got a bunch of downloads, a bunch of healing, released a bunch of lies that was within myself that I had to break free of so then I can be comfortable enough to rotation date again. And what made me do that was the way I got triggered with one guy who he tried to say to me that his question wasn't sexual. It triggered me so bad. It was my response that I was like, I gotta start responding better. I can't be responding like this. I have to respond better because sometimes even the good guys don't get it right. And I had to come to that conclusion because I was raised in a household where my dad felt like he had to be perfection and he was the most unperfected perfect person. Jesus even wanted me and my brother to be perfect. So that was another lie I had to release out of my orbit. I had to release so much into orbit out of mine. So therefore, I could become a better version even now. And I'm glad it happened now. I am because I'm getting ready to enter my next season. And I know and I feel it. Like I can feel the next season coming in very strong and very fast. Like I feel it. And I can tell based on how certain people are acting around me. Like my youngest child's father is like desperate to be in my attention. Desperate. It's nutty. My mom is even kind of like I can tell like the ones who used to trigger me the most, I'm now triggering them. So I'm enjoying this place I'm in. I feel so at peace. Like I love the peace my life has right now. I love it and I wouldn't change it for the world. I really wouldn't change it for the world. So I hope my story and this message help you release the lie and find your truth and stand on it and don't waver because that's the only way the universe um can really start making things move in your life and manifest things that would be for you and that you desire and that you want, okay? So that's my spiel. That's my story. I'm done. Yes, like I said, sorry, forgive my face or whatever. Y'all seeing me doing I'm starting my turmeric mask to do the next process of healing my skin. I wish I had a picture of how I looked before now. I looked like raisin bread in the sun. I like a raisin in the sun. I wish I could find that photo, but I can't because I literally did a purge and deleted all my photos, and I'm like, fuck. I should have kept some of those before photos. The ones, especially with no makeup. I looked like raisin bread. I should put a picture. I'm gonna put a picture right here of what I look like before. I'm gonna try to find someone that was similar to what my skin looked like to what it looked like now. And when I first did the transition for my skin, which I might do a video on this. I think I am gonna do a video on that, but I gotta try and find photos. Is my chest like you see this? I was like that. And this has actually gotten way lighter. Like I can't even use if you see my skin was like this all over. But it's even lighter. Like I could almost not even use that, but I made myself a turmeric honey mask. And baby, when I tell you, it changed the game on my skin. You see this glow? It changed the game on my skin. I started using oils, and it's so crazy. When I was growing up, my mama didn't use oils. She didn't really give me like a good skincare thing. It was weird, but she didn't use a lot of stuff on her face. She's like, oh, everything break out. Be careful what you use on your face. So she was teaching me from a place of fear. So I don't hate my mom. But now I've learned to use the right oils and things like that. My daughter just hit me onto something, and this is not advertisement for Renew Her, which is crazy because that's what my next course is. My daughter said this got rid of a pimple for her overnight. She said, Mommy, just use that and some of your vitamin E oil. I'm like, what? First of all, why are you in my stuff? First of all. Second of all, how did you know this? Baby girl she broke a record. The fastest pimple removal without having to ice. I was icing and heating my pimples to get them to go down. And that was a 3-day process. This baby girl just broke the record overnight. I think I'm gonna do a video. Yeah, I need to do a skincare video because clearly God want me to talk about it because I'm talking about it. But that's the end of my spiel. I'm just revving on at this point. I love you guys. Like I said, join the Rose Garden University on Skool.com, please. Um, I really, really want to grow that community because I know there's a lot of urban single mothers like myself. Like I'm from the urban community. I live in the inner city of Cleveland. I grew up there. I've had my greatest lessons here. Okay. I want to be able to help y'all get out of the lack mindset and the oh woe is me because I'm a black single mama. I can't da da da. No, I want to get y'all out of that because the transformation that I have experienced I can almost say almost over the last year into right now is insane. I feel like a goddess. I'm not even gonna hold you, and I want y'all to feel that too. And nothing has changed per se. I shouldn't say nothing has changed. I shouldn't say it like that. My status hasn't changed. I'm not married. I'm not in an exclusive dating relationship. Like I said, I'm still rotationally dating. Um, I'm still a single mama. I still don't get help like I'm supposed to. However, some of my kids' fathers are actually stepping up to the plate. They're one particular definitely like, hey, hey grandma, come and get you some. And I asked him, hey, I need help, and he said he would do it, and the man is coming through. So, but I had to change in me first. I had to forgive a lot of stuff that went down. Sorry, my hand is like tingling. I'm about to take this off because I think I might be overdoing it, but um, yeah. Stay tuned. There's more to come. I love you guys. Bye.